Hello and welcome. We are back today on Style RX showing a couple different things. First of all, we're going to speak a little bit last day of summer trend because we neglected to do that last week. And it works perfectly with this new arrival collection that we're getting ready to release the end of May called the Bohemian. And so we've sprinkled in the beautiful 5 pieces that are in that collection with some of our favorite summer type, just really rein in that last day of summer feeling. I think we all get that when we're moving on into September and we're like, oh, I just want to hold on to the warm weather. So these looks will give you those vibes all day, every day. No summer required, you know? So I'm going to start out today. I am in the Tahitian cover up. And when I first saw this, I thought, oh my goodness, those colors are amazing. And let me just tell you, it did not fail to deliver on wonderful bright colors. But this is a nice caftan shape. I'll take my belt off so you can kind of see what it looks like on its own, but it's just designed, it is a true cover up now, gals. So it is open in the front. It's got these gorgeous buttons down the front. This is the same herringbone rayon that is in the violet top on our main collection. So it's super soft on the body, has just those peekaboo arms that kind of show the best part of our arms and slim them and trim them down a little bit if we need that. And then it's just a nice shape. You can unbutton these buttons and leave it open, wear it as a duster. You can unbutton a few and do kind of a fun styling deal there. But I thought it might be fun to add a belt, because I'm all about belting things. And I'm going to try to do this quickly because I don't want to take up a bunch of time for you guys. But this is a super old vintage cabbie belt. I don't know who else might have this in their closet. Yes, Amy's got it. It's one of the ones that I absolutely love. And anyway, it's looser than I would do it, but I'll hold it up. And then of course we would shoosh the excess off to the back like Amy has taught us over and over again. But I just have this over the weekend dress. So that kind of gives you the idea of what the orangey color is in this. And then look at the back. I just think that they go so beautifully together. Now this piece is sized, there's 2 sizes, extra small, and then medium large. And I'm wearing the medium large. It's $119. And like I said before, it's 100% rayon. So it is designed, it's got the big swoops on the side. It's got kind of a high-low detail in the front. And I just feel like this is such a fun piece to dress up. You can make it edgy, wear it with a tank and some really destructive denim and some edgy heels. Throw it on with flip-flops and your bathing suit and kind of take this girl any direction that you would like. Amy?
Okay, and I'm going to use Rebecca to give me the names and prices because my sheet got thrown out when I was doing the Beach Boys reel on Instagram with my little girl. So I believe, and I'm not good at any type of Hispanic word, but I believe this is the sirapa. Is that how you say it, Rebecca?
I say serape. I don't know if it's
serape
right or wrong,
poncho.
But...
And
yep.
how what's the price on it?
It is $129 and it's sized extra small, and medium large, just like the cover.
So this is my surprise item, you guys. I did not think I would like this poncho. It is the lightest knit sweater. The colors are absolutely phenomenal. I have it on with our limited edition park shorts from one of the first groups and our Paragon tank from another group of our new arrivals, and the colors are absolutely phenomenal. So whether you have the busy tank that Rebecca was wearing, maybe a simple white tank, maybe you have the Serenity tee in our purple and you want a long sleeve, everything from this collection is going to absolutely go back It has this really nice little boxy style. And of course, our design team would include a little button closure if you do not want the sleeve closed. And so there's some really fun ways to wear this. Again, this is one of those that you can just throw on and have it hang down. I love this bright color. And this, we talk a lot about, Rebecca and I have a lot of clients in the South. So even in the hot of summer, it's cold in restaurants. So it's nice to have something just to throw on over your shoulders, have that little pop of color. The other fun thing you can do is wear this as a swim cover, or you can tie it down the middle. You can also, one of my favorite tricks, again, Rebecca and I are all about belts. So let me grab our dual belt from this season and I'll show you really quickly. This is one of my favorite poncho tricks, is to do a nice little V, okay? And I like to lay it flat. And then I take the belt underneath the outside layer. And it takes a little bit of playing with your hands, but it's so worth it when you get it done. And it also is creating dimension to help create shape. So because of the beautiful stripes of this, now I have this V that's helping pull in that shape that I do not have. It's more of a shirt, so it's not going to fall off my shoulders. And now I've left the back open, so you can see how fun that is to have a little bit of coverage in the back. I also feel like this really dresses this up, and it's absolutely a phenomenal piece. And how cool is this, the bright color? So I love, if I'm ever out and it is hot and I just want to wear a tank, this is going to allow the breeze to go. My shoulders and arms are going to be covered out of the sun, but I definitely have this shape with it. So this is one of my favorite little style tips to do with a poncho. And I cannot tell you how light and beautiful sweatery. This is just the lightest little sweater. It almost feels like a Serenity tee, but it's a sweater. It's like a really nice tight knit sweater. So amazing, amazing piece. And it looks like Rebecca is back with our beach cover up.
Yeah, so if you've been to one of my shows throughout the season, then you have seen this little dreamy piece, and this is our Beach Club cover up. It is a one sizer. So this is a fantastic gift item too. You don't have to worry about size on this. And let me bring it up here close so you can see all the beautiful little beach scenes that are throughout. This is a $79 piece. It is 100% viscose, and I have it on with our full pocket tee in the almost blue color, which I adore. I thought that that just kind of showed you what the base color is for this piece. And then it's got a really nice navy band. Now, this is a tacked sleeve, so it's got tacks underneath of it. It's not so that you can unbutton it, but it does have deep slits, so you can pull this up and you can tie it. I know Amy's had it on that way several times, and that just kind of gives you a little bit of shape, which I really like. So super nice, long piece, lots of coverage. I'm wearing it with the Lido Crocs, which are in that great medium wash denim and super, super comfortable. And then with an espadrille wedge that we had several seasons ago. So just a great little beach thing. I could easily throw on a pair of tennies or flip-flops, and definitely this is a piece that, you know, I would feel comfortable walking through a hotel with this, because, and in my bathing suit, because it has lots and lots of coverage for you. So I think sometimes cover-ups are like, it's not really a cover-up, but the Tahitian one that I had on earlier, plenty of coverage, just some fun little peekaboos that will just give a hint of sexy. But then this is another piece that gives you lots of coverage if you're wanting it for an actual cover-up. So Amy, back to you, girl.
Okay, I'm doing a second look with this Tahitian cover-up because I want to show you how versatile these pieces really are. Now, Rebecca dressed this up with a belt, wore it a little more formally You could even put that midsummer dress, and I think she had the midsummer dress slip on underneath it, but maybe you're going to the pool and shopping afterwards, or maybe you're going to the pool and that's just something that you want to wear and be able to walk out and go to lunch. So instead of doing it up, I've got those same shorts on, a cute little wedge heel, and I'm going to teach you a little trick that I discovered with this piece, and it's absolutely phenomenal. I also have my sleeves tucked in, okay? So you can't even see, where is it? Okay. I put my arm not through, okay? So this piece has that polka dot, like poke through arm, but you can really pull this in. You don't even need to have your arms all the way through. So I'm kind of wearing it more as a vest. And then I'm going to take 2 buttons right from the center, and I'm going to gather them. And then I'm going to do a little tiny pull and knot. If I can do that in real time. Okay, I'm going to tie that through, make this fun little knot. Okay, so now my arm's through the peekaboo. It just has this great little drapey look to it. And I've created shape by just doing a fun little knot through there. You can even do it by holding the knots and tying the knots up, but that's going to actually, and I'm going to do it even shorter. I want to do it a little more dramatic because I want to show you how you can shorten the front of this piece and really make it fun for shorts. So now I've got the knot going down and I've got the front really shortened and then the back is open. So just another fun way to wear this. Then you could take your little summer hat. Maybe you're out and you want to be out of the sun and you're going to shop with your girls. And I'm going to show you the sling bag on the other side. We're really going to pull this look together, right? So maybe you just have your fun sling bag. That seems like a lot, but you got to remember, we got a big bag, so we got our beachwear. You could probably flip your hat in there, leave them in the car if you want. But I really love the idea of taking the pieces as they're built and kind of deconstructing them to use them in a different way. So it's all your own personal style, but really we just want to show you how versatile and beautiful these pieces are. And with this fun little welted side, I mean, you could even just pull it right up, lift it up if you just want it out of the way, tuck it in however you want. These are really fun, beach friendly, summer friendly pieces. And if you like the peekaboo or you only want it for a certain occasion, you can still pull that arm through and still do that tie if you want that draped on your arm. But I think it's fun both ways. Okay, Rebecca.
Okay, I'm back with the serape again, and I just, this was a surprise for me as well, because I was like, a poncho, I don't think I really need a poncho. And then it arrived and it's just so nice and lightweight, and it just really drapes the body beautifully. Again, I'm in the medium large. I like to do that when we have that size option, just simply for length, because I think it helps for me. I said it over and over, but I have a very long upper body, and so I do need a little bit of extra length. But look at just how gorgeous this lace. And it's one of those pieces that it's not too hot. It's just such a nice lightweight. I can see myself grabbing this and wearing it all throughout the summer. When it's been hot through the day, then it's chilling in the evening a little bit, I will just be grabbing this piece. Now, I did just keep it on with my Lido crops and the wedges, but I thought it was fun to mix up the geometric print of our skip halter, which is part of either our first or second new arrival. And I saw that there was still a little bit of inventory available. So if this is a piece that you would like, it's got just a cute little ruffle detail. It's in our poly, so it's one of those that you're going to be able to throw in a suitcase, and it's super low maintenance, no wrinkles, but it just mirrors all of the stripes and things that are going on with this, and the gorgeous, gorgeous colors. And then, because I'm all about color, I would add our sling bag, which, let me get you the price on the sling bag. I forgot to do that earlier for Amy. Our sling bag, again, one size. So if you're looking for a gift, you don't have to worry about sizing issues with this, but it is $69. And big bags are the bag to have this summer. It's the it bag, gals. So grab yourself a super, super cute piece with our sling bag. Back to you, Amy.
Okay, I am back and I've got our main collection lighthouse jacket on, and I am wearing our Paradise cover up. Now, I'm not going to back up just yet, but this has a nice bra friendly strap, really beautiful tropical print. I love the Kelly greens. You could take this back to our Mod Bomber jacket. There's so many fun things. The reason I'm having this on is I'm a real practical thinker. So if I'm going to go and spend all day poolside, or if I'm going to go out and I just want something really nice and easy to put on. And again, depending in Utah on the 4th of July, it is cold at night. So I always think about my layers and how that can go back to things I have in my closet already. I'm going to back up. Now, this, I'm showing you this. I still have my shorts on and I want to tell you why. I'm showing you this as a piece that can be a one and done piece. The back is quite a bit longer, which if this is your swim cover in a pool, we always like a little more length, at least I do, like a little more length to cover my backside. Because when we sit, we can always pull things down. Maybe you're sitting out, maybe you're just at a cabana, you know, who knows where you're at or gonna go. Maybe it's on a vacation. But if you do go on a cruise or on a vacation, this is one of those pieces that you could even do like a light white jean and then belt it and wear it as a tank top, more of a tunic. You could do the belt loop pull with this. And so I want to show you one other little trick with it. And the reason that I am showing it over shorts is I really wanted you to see the length on a bare leg. So it's just, and I'm pretty long in limbs. So if you're petite, it's going to be even shorter on you, or excuse me, longer, but it goes just barely above my fingertips in the front. And then it's longer than my fingertips in the back. So I really do feel that this has quite a bit of coverage. For reference, this is my true size small. It's the same beautiful slub knit as our fold pocket tees that we know and love so much. And you can see the shape. It has just a beautiful little A-line shape. So it drapes over your hips, but you could, again, do a belt. You can do our little t-shirt trick with the belt loop pull. If you wanted to pull it up and still have some coverage, you can do it that way and then add it to a pair of shorts. At the back of it, I'm going to get close. So I don't know if you can see this, but there's a little tiny elastic band right here to kind of really bring the eye to where your mid-center waist is. And then the last little trick I have is that little rubber band trick. And I like to find kind of a center point of my blouse. And that is where you can pull a tiny bit in if you want to create a fun little shape there, and then you can front tuck it or whatever. So if you want something that's going to be versatile, you can turn it into more of a tunic length piece. Maybe in the fall, you're still feeling spring and summer, but you know you have to transition. This is going to be a great piece to wear over a pair of leggings and still have that spring summer vibe to it, but maybe you're going to start wearing a black legging and a riding boot. So very transitional. It's got all the coverage you could possibly need. And I did want to keep this over shorts specifically so that you could see the beautiful length. Now, depending on your height, and we know that Mary and Rebecca are both more 5'10", so it is going to seem a little shorter on you. However, it is not too short at all to cover a swimsuit or anything where you really want some good coverage. Rebecca?
Okay, my last look for today is the Tahitian cover-up, and or the Paradise cover-up, sorry. And this is sized extra small to extra large, and it's $84. It's got the slub knit of the fold pocket tees that you guys have come to know and love. And I'm not going to go into a lot of details because Amy just did that. But before I send it back over to her, I just thought, so, okay, side note, I had the lighthouse jacket to throw over the top of this with a pair of white shorts, and Amy totally stole my idea. So just another one of us going the same brain wavelength. I feel sorry for our husbands if we ever get to be together, you know, with them, because whew, watch out, boys. But anyway, I left the Lido crops on. I added a mule because I wanted to dress this up a little bit. So I just did a front tuck with it, and then our byline jacket. And this is in our French terry, gals. If you do not have this jacket, I think you probably want to nab it before the end of June, because it is just so comfortable. It's lightweight. So again, as it gets hot outside, I'm still one that in air conditioning, I've got to have something with just a little bit extra coverage. So I'm always reaching for my pieces. And this has just got such a nice built-in shape. It gives us the shape we want, even if we don't actually have it. So, and just a little bit of print mixing. So we've got the bigger palm leaf print with the paradise cover up mixed with the narrower stripes. So that makes a nice little print mix for you. And what a fun summer kind of dressy casual look for everyone. Amy, back to you to wrap things up.
Okay, thanks, Rebecca. I am back with the beach cover up. What's the full name? I thought it was just beach cover up. Oh,
it's the Beach Club cover up.
The club is in the house, ladies. Okay. I wanted to bring this to you again. I just got back from Southern Utah. It was so nice with my daughter, and I didn't have my other pieces yet because Mary and I know how reliable FedEx has been, you know, so. But I did have my sling bag, and I had this beach club cover up. And let me tell you, it was the nicest piece to go to the grocery store with draped over my shorts like this. I mean, I came home to like 40-degree weather, and I've left 85-degree weather. So just from one end of my state to another, it was a drastic difference. And so that's also why I have this beautiful Carefree tee on from our main collection. I think it's one of the most understated pieces in the entire collection. But it's one of those pieces that honestly, it looks great dressed up. It's drapey. It's our slub knit from the fold pocket tees. But look how fun it is under the beach cover up with a pair of shorts. So I have a girlfriend that has gone through a lot of skin cancer. She doesn't like her arms covered or open at all. She's redheaded. And so, you know, something like this is going to give you a little more coverage, make you feel snuggly and warm. And then what was so fun for me, and if you have not bought the kickback joggers from our main collection, I am telling you, I have lived in these things forever. Now on length, because Mary always wants to know length, because I'm right there with you. They are a little bit shorter, I feel, than our zebra jogger and everything, just because the bottom has this really fun elastic closure. But you know what? I actually wear them kind of pulled up mid-calf with a sneaker. So I kind of like to pull them up and just make them cozy, and I can sit on the couch, and the only thing I would do is take off my shorts, stay wrapped up in this. In fact, my daughter and her girlfriend, the two little beautiful 10, 11-year-olds that we have, surprised us for a Mother's Day spa. And I got to just sit on the patio, and they would bring us breakfast. And I mean, we were honestly blown away by these two little sweethearts. And you know what I wore the whole time? Kickback joggers, a tank top, anything that we could do to come back and just relax, because we hiked in the mornings. We went and saw all the red rocks. We spent the day at the pool with them. And then it was so calm. We'd wake up early if we weren't hiking, and we'd sit on that patio, and then We'd sit on it and watch the sunset against the red rocks of the beautiful southern Utah. And I am telling you, just having something like this to wrap up in or to put over to go grocery shopping, it just made you kind of just like walk through Harmon's, that's a Utah local grocery store, and you're like, oh my gosh, I feel good. Even though I've hiked all day, I have no makeup on, I'm probably due for a shower, but I'm grocery shopping because my little girl made me promise I would set time aside for her to rub my feet. Are you kidding? I am never staying home for Mother's Day ever again. My daughter treated me way better than my boys ever have. So that is going to be my Mother's Day going forward. But I tell you this because honestly, these pieces do not have to go to the beach. They do not have to be something that you don't wear going into the fall. Yes, there's palm trees on here, but the colors are so beautiful and it's such a real subtle scatter print that honestly, this is something that you could dress up and wear over a skirt or make it a little more formal. Nobody is going to go up to you and say, why are you wearing umbrellas on that? We're at church, you know? So definitely utilize the pieces that you love. And honestly, I think if I were to tell you my two surprise items, I knew I loved the Tahitian cover up because I love those bold colors. And Rebecca and I got this clear back in July. So we've had this for a while, but definitely the Paradise cover up and the Serape poncho blew my mind with how they felt on and also just how I felt in the color. So it's definitely something. I know newer arrivals can be a little bit like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to like it, but that's why we say buy them and try them. Our return exchange policy is great. We have had record sellouts this season, you guys. So if you are interested in any of these pieces at all, you can place your new arrivals through my link on my Google Doc. Rebecca also has her Google Doc available. You can find those in our private groups, on our Instagram pages, and we will also email those out to you beginning today with this video. But we just want to thank you, Mary, for being here live with us. And if you're watching the recording, we want to remind you to go back. If you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, do that because that is where you're going to get all of the service that we can provide for you outside of a show. And we want to remind you of our menu of services. They do not just start and end in a show. We have our Cabby Tap app where you can shop 24 hours a day. You can contact us by touching our picture on that app. If you've lost our phone numbers, it's there. We have Cabby Front Row, and you guys, the fall fashion videos for Front Row will blow your mind. It is honestly like a real New York runway show that they have put together, and they only let us see 15-20 seconds of it, and we were dying. So if you are not familiar with our Front Row platform, ask us about it. We will throw a show together without even any purchases required. If you just want to see the platform, we will make it so that you can see it and see if it's something that you want to share with your friends. Also, Rebecca and I really love this business. Genuinely, we love it. We love it because we get to serve you. We hope you are finding your confidence and your smiles through Cabby and through the service that we provide. If you know any women in your life that could use Cabby in any aspect, whether it's shopping, a closet, a little help in the closet with the pieces they already have, style tips, or maybe they just need a few minutes in our private groups where they don't have to think about politics, religion, work, anything, and they get to just be in a group with other women that also appreciate Cabby and the services that we provide. Refer them to us. We just want to serve them. The more women that we can create confidence and smiles, the better this world is going to be. And I think that's a mission that goes from Cabby down. So thank you for joining us. We will be back next week. If you have any questions at all, please reach out to us individually. And we want to thank you for joining Style RX.